Hello and welcome back. We are going to be making a honey and mustard glazed chicken breast sandwich. This chicken sandwich is quick and easy to make, and it tastes like you got it from a dine-in restaurant. Except you didn't, and you got to do your own dishes. Well, let's get started, shall we? We are going to be adding about a tablespoon of olive oil into a hot pan. Once the olive oil starts to glisten, we're going to whirl it around and then add our chicken breast. Now, I didn't add any salt to this because I brined my chicken breast ahead of time, and I strongly suggest you do it. It makes a huge difference, but if you want to skip that step, then just go ahead and add some salt at this point. We are going to sear our chicken breast front and back, and we're not worried about really cooking the chicken breast all the way through at this point. We just want to make sure we got a nice dark brown color on both sides. Once we have achieved a nice color, we're going to take this off the heat and then see all these little brown bits at the bottom of the pan. We're going to add some chicken stock to that and try and pull that up. Sorry about the steam. And if you were wondering, I think that was about a third of a cup of chicken stock, but we're just going to stir this around. And once we get it all up, then we're going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. We are going to follow that up with about a tablespoon of honey. And then we're going to add a splash of apple cider vinegar. Now, if you don't have or like apple cider vinegar, a good substitute would be white wine vinegar. Now we're going to go over the top of that with a little bit of paprika and then some oregano. Now I'm going to add in just a little bit of sriracha. This part is completely optional. It's not going to make or break the dish, but it is going to add a little bit of heat, which I like. Now we're just going to want to stir this up until it's combined and starts to thicken, and then we're going to add our chicken breast back into it to finish cooking. So besides cooking the chicken, what we want to pay attention to is the sauce in the bottom of the pan. We want it to simmer and thicken up, but if it gets too thick before we feel that our chicken is done, then we can just add just a little bit of water to it, no big deal, and just keep simmering it, and then it will thicken back up again. Once we get to this point and most of the liquid has evaporated, the honey and the mustard are going to start to caramelize in the bottom of the pan. It's going to turn into this rich, dark brown glaze that is packed full of flavor and is so delicious. I'm pretty satisfied with this right here, so we're just going to take this off the heat and set it aside. Now we're going to be an adult and wash our pan. Yes, do the dishes. Then we're going to add it back to the stove and then add some butter to the pan, and we're going to toast our buns. Once our buns are toasted, then we're just going to plate this up and make our sandwich. We are going to start in by spreading a little mayo. And then we're going to add our juicy chicken breast. Now we're going to add some red onion and some lettuce. Normally I would add tomato to this, but tomatoes are out of season and store-bought tomatoes are just trash, so I'm just skipping the tomatoes. I don't know why I feel like I always have to squish the bun, but there you guys go. There's a little bun squish for you. This sandwich is freaking amazing. I hope you guys try it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day. Bun squish.